I'm back already. So I got a box from Logan in the yard, and so this is going to be a VCLT video. So Logan, who goes by Drunken Metalhead Musings, uh, so he's had his channel, I guess, for a little while, but he's kind of putting a little bit of the jump start back to his channel. So took out the defibrillator and trying to give it a pulse again. So he's been doing live streams. He's actually been involved in the live streams that we host. I host, Jeff at Metal Madness 66, and and the Saturday Slate crew. We all get together. So Logan is officially part of the Saturday Slate crew. Yay! Quite awesome. And he's probably the most. I don't want to say he's the most drunkenest out of all of us, but he definitely pulls more pints than most of us do, and I think he can handle it quite well. He's still quite a young guy. If I try to attempt to drink as much as he does, I don't think I can do those 7-8 hour streams that you guys are so used to. But Logan knows his shit, man. Like he definitely can keep up with us, when it comes to a lot of this, and he's genuinely very curious and really wants to explore and learn more about the ins and outs of some of the bands and stuff that we talk about, some of the genres. I know he wants to do some more deep dives. I was involved with a deep dive with him and Brian Arkham and Chris. I know him from Depeche Commode, and we talked about the Swords discography. As you guys know, the band disbanded last month, unfortunately. So without further ado, let's just show what's in this box and see what he put in there. First of all, thank you so much, Logan. You didn't really have to send me anything. That's usually the case. I don't want to send things to people. It really is for your amusement and to just kind of explore, all part of the fun. I paid forward. I know you've been sending packages to here and there with people in the VC too. We've all come to just be really good friends. So he sent this my way, and one rookie thing, man. Like, I don't know if it's a rookie thing or what, but maybe out of you pay $11 for shipping on this thing. Media mail, man. Just do media mail. It's you don't have to pay priority. Appreciate the gesture anyway. So I went ahead and took the tape off. So I haven't gone through the contents yet. So figured, it's all in good fun to do this live on camera. As you guys seen me do before on this channel. So it looks like looks like there's a note in here, and it's all wrapped in bubble tape or bubble wrap. So yeah, I said bubble tape. You can tell I'm a 90s kid, when I say bubble tape. You remember bubble tape? Anyway, so good thing I brought my X-Acto here because it looks like it's taped up. So trying to keep this nice and clean and avoid a giant mess on the floor. So yeah, first let's see what the note says. Hopefully it's nothing too embarrassing or it's gonna make me gush and turn beet red. So all right, Rick, thanks for the care package. There was so much killer stuff, and I'm so surprised by that Argus. I sent him an Argus vinyl, which I knew he would enjoy. It's just some good old American doom. I've seen you do so much to support this vinyl metal community. I can tell you're a great, I think he's trying to say genuine dude. Here's my attempt to show some appreciation and share the love of music. Nemesis, there must be a band he put in here. Nemesis is a local North Carolina thrash band. Killer stuff with some unhinged Slayer vibes. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. So Drune is I think it's Drune. It's a band I found based in Denver, Colorado, who I'd say are a cool combo of drone and sludge. All right, let's check it out. Appreciate the note. So there's some stickers and some other things that he threw in there. Why am I not surprised? It'll be some kind of beer thing. So we got the Denver Beer Company, nice and big. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this on. I'm not sure where. Cool looking mountain with the hops there. Very cool, man. I really like that. Lunchbox Records, 33 and 1/3. There you go. Yeah. This is the Drune band. So they got a sticker here. This must be their logo. He was talking about in that letter. So very cool. I like it. Very high quality. Burial, Asheville, North Carolina. It's a beer company. Man, I really dig the stickers. Suppress fire. I'm not quite sure. So not sure what that says. Cool logo. It says here with the last one. I hope you didn't pay $10 for that. Very, very cool. Must be a local band of some sort, I think. Just guessing. Lunchbox Records. I was able to read that miraculously. Very cool. And then we got Orbit DVD. I'm a sucker for anything Medusa, man. I don't know. It's so cool. How did you know? So very, very cool. Oh man, awesome stickers. I know that's not the most exciting thing when it comes to these kind of videos, you know, but it's always good to either pass them around to another person who you think might enjoy it maybe a little more. In this case, I love them all, and you know, if you're just looking to fill up your somebody like Classy Lonnie, you know, who has like he moved that Classy Lonnie, you guys know, moved, and he's got his new place, and then he changed his backdrop, so it's no longer this gigantic row of CDs, but he brought his I think his closet doors. He filled it all up with stickers. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. So, and Lonnie, hit me up if you need more stickers. Not these in particular, but just in general, because I got plenty. So I got it's all CDs right here, and so it's 5 CDs, and see what he put in here. So first one here, I'm already digging this cover art. Nemesis, Atrocity Unleashed, and man, that is sick. Look at that. That is sick. It's still in the shrink, and check out these guys. You know what? Screw it. I'm just digging this cover art so much. I'm gonna go ahead and take the wraps off this, so that way, if you are interested, you know what you're buying. So let me straighten this out. Put up by EBM Records. And the disc has got some really good treatment. Look at that. Holy shit, dude. Man, this is probably going to be the first thing I'm going to put on. So I'm done with this video. Really, really like this. You guys got a very cool, kind of old school look. Looks like it's thrash, maybe death thrash, for what I can see here. I've not heard of this band. The name Nemesis is familiar just overall, but there could be a million bands named that. And yeah, so the booklet just consists of the lyrics and just pictures of the band and whatnot. But you know, this artwork really draws you in. Okay, so moving along, we got Witch Trap. Yeah, Trap the Witch. Very dark band. Kind of that sort of this one put up by Hell's Headbangers, and yeah, a South American. Just kind of death, black and thrash. You know that whole, you know what those South American bands are like. Very abrasive and aggressive. Really cool. I think you told me you've seen them live before. It's just. Did you get this from their merch table? Really, really cool. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Just kind of show you what's in there, what the disc consists of. Real quick flip of the book. You know, I like it when they use original artwork for the lyric for the booklets, rather than just kind of recycling the same pieces of the cover inside over and over. I mean, I know that's not always possible, depending on what artist you commission and how much you're paying for it. Very, very cool. I think this is the last spread. Yep. Thank you so much, man. So far, oh yes, crowbar. So this is broken glass. And I was telling Logan I have quite a few holes in my crowbar collections. I definitely need to get on that, especially their 90s material. Time Heals Nothing. I still need to get that. I had Time Heals Nothing. I still need to get the self-titled. And what's the other one? The one with all the faces. So I have that one. But this is definitely one I was missing. Really, really cool. This came out in, I think it was 1996. Yeah, so I remember this when this came out back in the day. I remember one of my buddies did grab this at the time. And I remember we used to trade CDs all the time. And at the time, I was eyeballing this. And by the time I was ready to trade something with him for this, he already traded it off to somebody else or sold it or something. But really, really cool band. I think, I think Kirk is still the only member left. I mean, everybody else has moved on to other things. So thanks for the call, Armand. Again, you just giving me more motivation to pick up more of the stuff, especially their early material. So this right here is it was asking me about it too. I have no albums from this band, and I kind of regret it. So this is Tad with Inhaler. This is a band that was on Sub Pop for a while, and then I think this is their big label debut. I remember one of my buddies having this in his collection back in the day, and I remember like telling him like it sounds a lot like Helmet. It's a bit of that sort of kind of grungy alt metal kind of sound. These guys are from Seattle, so it's not surprising. So it definitely has that sort of Washington sound. If you like the Melvins and bands like that, this will definitely appeal to you. Very, very cool. Dave was it Tad Doyle? It's the front guy in this band. There he is, right there, and he he tried to keep the band together. There's just members left here and there, and I think the original drummer left right before this album came out. So they got another guy to come in and fill in, and eventually, by 98, 99, something like that, it pretty much disbanded. That whole like grunge was pretty much dead by that point. Like, I want to say dead. It was just, it moved into post grunge, and I don't know how well these guys adapted. I mean, these guys don't sound like Nirvana. Definitely, they're more in lines of bands like Helmet. Not quite as heavy. They're still pretty heavy though. If you do like the Melvins, you know what I mean. But maybe they're not quite as Alice in Chains at their heaviest. I love the drumming on this, which is one of my favorite things on here. So whoever, forget the guy's name they put on here, really, really talented. By looking at that cover, it doesn't tell you a whole lot about what this might sound like. But then again, so were a lot of those grunge bands back in the day. They did whatever with their covers. So not a classic 90s little staple that, I don't know, it just doesn't get the appreciation it should. Me included. I should have gave this more attention back in the day, but I really do dig it. So show you a picture of the dog's ass one more time before I move on. There you go. So this is the Drune band you were talking about in your letter. So it comes in this sleeve. So it looks like it's an EP, 3 tracks, and nice sort of simplistic kind of black and white art there, line art. Drune. So you were saying that Drune is a band. So they're Drone and Sludge. You were saying. Very, very cool. So let me pull out the disc real quick. Very, very basic. Again, it's just 3 tracks, just a simple EP. I don't know what else they have out. I have to look into it if they've released anything else, and see if I really like this. I'll definitely look into their other material. But thanks a lot, man. Always appreciate new things and stuff I've never heard of. Obviously, that's the best thing about a lot of these VCLT things is the introduction of these new bands. Sometimes filling a hole for somebody's collection is also kind of a bit of a jackpot too when it comes to this kind of thing, as you guys already know. So let's move on to. Oh, speaking of which, I was talking about if they released anything else, and I'll look into it. So he's already doing the job for me. So thanks a lot, dude. It says here 2021. So this is a relatively recent release. Very cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a Drune day tomorrow. Definitely will have to let you know what I think. So, Digipack. So if you guys don't know, Logan and I and Chris, the Pesh Commode, we did a kind of a uh, just a spontaneous stream on a Tuesday night and talked about digipacks and what we thought about digipacks in general and good examples, bad examples. So if you visit Logan's channel, it's there. You know, you find me a little sleep deprived and whatnot, but you know, got through it. Not too bad. Wasn't too long of a stream, so should not be too bad. So I think this is another EP because it's 4 tracks. I could be wrong. I mean, these tracks could be very long. It could be considered a full length. I, you know, never really know without actually listening to it. But yeah, it definitely has that look. You know, it definitely could be a sludge drone, maybe experimental, maybe even psychedelic. You know, I could definitely see it going in those places. Giant's Blood, Fate's Thirst, Watch the Woods, March to War. You know, track names like that. You know, kind of gives you a little bit of a clue. So very cool, and looks like it could be self-released, I think, based on what I see here. But yeah, new band for me. Looking forward to checking it out, and so definitely check out Logan's channel, Drunken Metalhead Musings. He's making an effort to do more and revitalize content there. Another good member of the VC and part of the Saturday Slate crew. And as you guys already know, if you've been already tuning in, really good guy. And you know, I wasn't expecting him to send all this stuff my way. You know, that was not the, you know, I sent stuff his way. It wasn't the intention, but definitely enjoy. Thank you for the crowbar. This thrash band Nemesis, quite awesome. I love the packaging and everything else. You know me, I'm an art guy. All right, I'll stop rambling. I'll let it go with that. You know, leave a link. So definitely, you know, head over there and just check out some of the past stuff he's put up, which is all of it pretty recent. So keep it dreadful, and I'll catch you all later.